Bitches bogus had me sad for weeks. How you gonna do that to me? I remember that nigga when we splitting 10 for the week. How you gonna switch on the game, little boy? You a stain. I pray I don't see you on feet.
Yeah, what's good, YouTube? Back on LA Noire. I think this is part 4. Yeah, part 4, I think. But yeah, let's hop into it. What she said? She said, "Didn't you know? Didn't you know? Yeah, that's my way. Didn't you know? Didn't you know?"
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Say all's fair in love and war.
I've been in this job 20 years. I never...
Nah. This man still be walking slow, huh? Man, still walking down the stairs, bro.
Can you drive to this one?
Try to all of them, not just this one.
Looks like the DA is gonna crack.
Maybe I do need to start driving or let it play so I can do some of the side stuff. Let's see if this parlay hit in there.
Detectives, over here.
Dang, that man.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Vic is a white male named Lester Patterson. Walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
That man got flattened, man. Golly.
I ended on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind. Patterson has life insurance. We can notify next of kin.
He might have said notify. Take it, son. Nah, that man eyes open still. It's crazy.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent foot ornament. Those things are killers. careful where you're stepping, Phelps. I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk.
Body traveled a
What?
good 20 feet. This blood is a long way from the body. Car must have been going like a bat out of hell. So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
She's all yours, Detective.
Miss Perry,
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper.
Yeah, we going
Trying to
crazy
find work
today.
as an actress, and things look pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
Man, we went 3 of 3, man.
I'm Detective Phelps of the
Talk to me.
LAPD.
Talk to me.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
So you didn't see what happened?
Damn! I tweet.
By the
I
time
tweet.
I
I
got
tweet.
out
I
there,
tweet.
It was all over.
I meant to press back up. Damn.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
I'm tweaking.
Why do I get the feeling you're holding out on me?
I'm not trying to hide anything. Just if it's all the same to you, I'd rather not speak ill of the dead.
I'm
A witness
tweaking.
overheard an argument.
We just went 3 of 3.
Lester
The
and
0-2
Lorna.
ever since.
There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
What was it
Oh,
about?
a 3! Oh my
knows?
god!
The slightest thing could set those two off.
Bro, we tripped.
Stalling
we went
just
0
makes us
3.
more inquisitive, Lynch. We'll get to the bottom of this, with or without you. That guy has a serious attitude problem. You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Do we know where we're going?
Musically overly hidden, folks.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
We wanted to give you the facts about the accident, ma'am.
I appreciate that, but I think I know most of them already, Detective. He was hit by a car, now he's dead. What more is there to tell?
Pardon me, but you don't appear to be too upset about it.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick together this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here, and
Beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Don't lie to me. Something was different this time.
You're clutching at straws. You married? The
Oh
arguments are
damn!
never
I
any
took.
different.
Bro,
We're
oh
leaving,
my
Lorna.
God.
But this doesn't add up. We'll be keeping an eye on you. Come on,
But
Phelps.
that is one
Let's
of
make
two.
ourselves scarce.
We did what? 3 of 3,
I'm out of here,
0 of
Lorna.
3.
I got a business to run.
You think Mal is done with the autopsy? Better call it in and check, Phelps. Between the driver and the widow, I say we start dealing with the facts.
What we at? 0 of 3, 3 of 3, and 1
Cole
of 2.
Phelps, badge 1247.
We've been 4 of. That man walking
How can I
never.
help, Detective?
Are there any messages
4
for
of
me?
8 is crazy.
Just one detective from the coroner. Message
That's what I'm gonna
reads,
start doing.
Phelps,
Start
see
keeping
me
count.
at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thanks, ma'am. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
7825, code 6.
Seems like
That going somewhere, ain't he?
That's the son of a bitch right there. William Shelton?
Yes? It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
This man threw a suitcase. That man threw the suitcase.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
Yeah, we finna hawk him down. Oh, alright, well, he just overly hit that thing.
enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Oh, the camera.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Oh, I just.
No wonder he killed someone, driving like this.
Said no wonder you kill someone.
Don't let that asshole get away.
Alright, well, pass you when he says, so before he be the next person ran over. Hog down. This gotta be the last hit.
All right, I give up. That's it. Cuff him and we're done. Put your hands where I can see them.
How does a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge. You're behind the wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Were we not done at the cafe? I thought we were done there, but I guess not.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can, unfortunately, be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And Until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
Oh, you back on. We finna go to the morgue.
You know the way. You can drive.
I think.
Where to?
Bro. Oh, I was gonna say. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. We not one of them ones that just go collect every collectible, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We just getting through the story.
A man like you always loses a battle.
That man opened that thing over aggressive, didn't he?
Sam's taking me out to Palm Springs for the weekend.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
So the hit and run was a cover-up?
I'd say he was stabbed twice at very close quarters. Both wounds thrusting upwards and then pushed in front of the car.
Easy, Tiger.
Clever, really. I almost missed it. But the trajectory of the wounds was all wrong if he was impaled by the hood ornament. Find the knife, detectives.
Yes, sir.
It all comes back to the crime scene. We need to hit Ray's one more time and trawl for evidence.
That's why. Okay. Oh, yeah, that one man. What you got for to get arrested?
You
now,
drive.
okay?
I need to go over the case notes.
Where are we going?
That one man, that dude. Think we about to arrest him. They ain't even try to hide it, golly.
I'm sure Carruthers will confirm this as the murder weapon. Let's talk to Leroy. See him explain his way out of this.
It was Leroy. Leroy and I him, right?
Leroy Sabo, you're under arrest for the murder of Lester Patterson.
Not gonna happen, fellas.
Oh, man. That boy put up that shot got over slick, didn't he?
It's too late, Sabo.
Hog down, hog down, hog down. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
He's making for the roof, Cole. The fire escape, quick!
Lester could be a heel, but that's a lousy way for anyone.
Yeah. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. We get that burnt, bro. That man trying to shoot at us? What's wrong with him? What do you think he is? Oh, how I cover how? Oh, he shot our head off, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Golly, he shot that head off. He knocked our top off.
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski. Have patrol pick up Mrs. Patterson.
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Like 4 of 8 is crazy. But some of the brief evidence sooner might have none of you wanna. Godly, yeah. Well. Oh, yep. Well, that's gonna be the end of part 4. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Detectives, not just for us. We just gotta hope everyone to shoot out, I guess. You shouldn't did. But yeah, that's the end of part 4. And I hope y'all enjoy.
The butter bring 1,000, you ain't all want no chicken. Burn the Quay, I ain't fucking with no Tristan.